Hi, Adam Bazalgette here, founder of SW Golf Academy. Today's subject, how to hit out of thick rough. Comes in all shapes and sizes. Some of it's really bad, some medium. The principles stay the same. We'll look at some of the adjustments you should make, and towards the end of the video, we'll touch on strategy. But briefly, if you're new to this channel, would love it if you'd subscribe, hit the bell there as well. You'd be notified every time a new video is coming your way. And when you're at the App Store, right in SW Golf Academy, you'll see our nice free app there with all sorts of training aids and useful things for you to take out to the golf course. Single most important thing when there's thick grass around the ball is a downward hit. You want to minimize all this grass getting between club and ball. You have to squeeze down and get as much ball club contact as you can. Okay, some subtle changes you can make to help you squeeze down on the ball. Certainly you can play the ball a little farther back. I wouldn't go crazy on that, but a little farther back would help. The biggest single one I would focus on is keeping the handle forward, hitting more of a punch shot, holding the handle forward. That squeezes down on it. It firms up the arms as well, helps you hit solid shots. Finally, you can get your backswing a little bit more upright. You may say, hey, that's too complicated. It's not really. Just pick it up a little bit more and you can chop down. Let me hit one, then we'll watch Tiger Woods hit one out of the rough. Again, you can see I was really able to have a nice low driving finish, maybe a little exaggerated, lean the shaft. Let's see Tiger. So there's Tiger hitting some sort of a short iron out of the rough. It's fairly deep there. Things we'd notice, it's hard to see every detail, ball position, etc. But the things we'd notice, look at him squat down in there and drive down onto the ball. That is a pretty significant downward hit and very much of a punching kind of held off sort of finish there as he goes through. Now he may be trying to hit some sort of little cut, which is hard to shape the ball out of the rough, but you can see the general idea. Hit down and really hold the handle forward through impact. Crucial element when you're playing these shots is take enough loft. This is a 9-iron, you'll have to play around with it, but when you're hitting down, you're losing effective loft. Not only that, you want to get the ball up out of the grass. You don't want to drive it into the grass and through it where it'll lose speed, so you've got to have enough loft. Also remember, if the grass is thick and tangly, it will tend to strangle this heel, slow it down, and the club face tends to roll closed, which not only can make it go left but knocks loft off even more. Take enough loft. All right, strategy in just a moment, but relative to this club turning over, if it's really thick, start with the face a teeny tiny bit open. There's some guesswork in this thing. The thing might close. You'll have to play for possibly a little pull if it's really thick, but definitely squeeze a little tighter with the fingers at the top of this left hand, the glove hand, and hold that heel in front of the toe like so. Again, short finish and really focus on that. Let's look at strategy. Okay, let's touch on strategy. If you've got rough that's up over your ankles, that sort of thing, get your wedge out, play for the fairway, allow for it to pull, probably be conservative, but most of the time for the everyday golfer, it's more around the top of the golf ball with maybe a few strands. That, to me, if you've got enough loft in your hand, is the time to be a little more aggressive. You are better off for scoring, unless you're a terrible chipper and bunker player, you're better off around the green somewhere than you are just laying back 50 or 60 or 80 yards. Obviously, if there's a water hazard by the green, that would be a different matter altogether. And remember, these balls, if you hit them well, if you lean the shaft, they have a lot of roll and run out, so allow for that. You don't want to get too aggressive and just go skating over the back of the green, lift yourself a difficult comeback chip. But we are going for this. Let's get the ball back in the stance here. I was able to punch it out there. Decent outcome.